got to put a headline out there that Colorado is open for business. We can get out of this, but it takes human beings working together in partnership with great leadership, and this is a good sign for Colorado. Congratulations and thank you, Charles Schwab.
Thank you. Jack Hilbert is the chair of the Douglas County Commissioners. Jack.
On behalf of the Douglas County residents and the Board of Commissioners in Douglas County, we want to extend a sincere thank you to Charles Schwab and a welcome to our home. And what we just heard from Mr. Cronenberg, it sounds like a welcome home to her personally too, we hope. So this is for us a very exciting time, and as John just said, it is a big deal. We take this seriously. But also would be remiss if we didn't extend our gratitude to some other individuals, to Lynn Meyer and John Lay at the Southeast Business Partnership, who helped work with this team at Charles Schwab for over a year to create this public-private partnership. What they've been able to bring together shows what can happen if we work as partners in this endeavor. And also to the Governor's Economic Development Commission and to the Governor himself. I know the Board of County Commissioners participated, I know the Governor's Office participated, and the Southeast Business Partnership. And we thank all of them as we work together to come up with this particular program that gave, I believe, Charles Schwab hopefully the right package to come here, and they are here, so we appreciate that. Last thing I would like to just say is that for those who don't believe public-private partnerships are important, I would ask you once again to reconsider that thinking, because $157 million that will be implemented into our local economies, that revenue is going to be significant when you consider the downturn and everything. This is positive net new revenue, and I got to tell you, it's fantastic. So we have new neighbors. I think we have a vibrant economy that can come off of this, and we're really looking forward to it. So I would like to close by once again saying thank you to the Governor's Office, thank you to the Governor's Commission for Economic Development, thank you to Southeast Business Partnership, and most of all, thank you to Charles Schwab. Thank you.
I'd ask John Lay, who is the president of the Southeast Business Partnership, to make some comments. John? Thanks for waiting.
Well, I just have three very brief comments. I think the first thing is that everybody in this room has been significantly impacted over the course of the last few months in terms of financial services. So I just would like to encourage everybody in the room and everybody you know that Charles Schwab is the entity that should be doing our financial services for the obvious reasons that we just talked about. Secondly, I'd like to recognize the other elected officials that are here, because this is a team effort. It would not be possible if we did not have the activity of a very business savvy and business friendly group of people representing Douglas County, Arapahoe County, as well as the other folks that are here. And then finally, I would particularly like to thank Lynn Meyer and my staff, who's done a terrific job, Artsea from the South Metro Chamber. They've been working on this for a long time. And I'd also like to underscore the fact that the Metro Denver EDC, headed by Tom Clark, is the best in the country. And this is just one of many projects that he's been able to bring here with the help of his board. Thank you all, and once again, use Charles Schwab.
Now I'd ask Don Elliman, who is the director of our office, the Colorado Office of Economic Development and International Trade, to make some remarks. Don?
Thanks. Thank you. I think everything that needs to be said has been said. I would really echo, we at the state level don't do anything by ourselves. We actively partner with organizations around the state, and I think what John just said about the partnership that we have with Metropolitan Denver Economic Development Commission, headed by Tom Clark, with the South Metro Chamber, and John Bragney, and with the Southeast Business Partnership, and John Lay, was a combination that was a treat to work with on this opportunity. I would echo the Governor's comments about Steve Farmer and his colleagues at Brownstein. They were a huge help in helping us get over the finish line. But most of all, and John, I'm happy to tell you, I do have an account with Charles Schwab. Most of all, I want to thank Charles Schwab. It's in a job like mine, days like this make up for a lot of the days that aren't quite so pleasant. So I'm thrilled to be a part of this on behalf of the state, because it is a very, very special day, and I think speaks, as the Governor said, to to the strength that we have to market in this economy or any other economy, and makes my job easier. So thank you very much, Charles Schwab, and thanks everybody here.
Questions?
Governor, can you explain the state's involvement in this? There was talk of support, was it financial incentives, tax incentives? What was
I'll have Don answer that just to make sure that he's the details right.
The details aren't finalized. Only we have something called a performance incentive fund. It exists in the state. It allows the Economic Development Commission to make an award based on jobs created and retained. That award can vary, and we have made a commitment to Schwab that we would use the performance incentive fund, or PIF as we call it, to help them in making this deal go forward. And the exact amount of that is not known yet because we don't know. It will depend on the ramp up in those jobs and when those jobs are fully here and retained.
How much could it be?
What's that?
How much could it be? Hundreds, thousands, millions?
It could hit 7 figures. But the first number of those 7 figures is likely to be a low one. I mean, I tell you that if I knew, but I honestly don't know.
Did the possibility of tax credits factor into Schwab's decision?
It did not. That bill has not run through, and had House Bill 1001 been in existence, it would have been possible for us to use that in this instance if it had been appropriate.
So it can't apply now?
No, not retro, no.
So is this a flat out cash? Did you say an award, is that just a flat out cash?
The way the Performance Incentive Fund works is that if the jobs are created and retained for the statutory period of time, yes, there is a cash award back to the company.
So the state basically just writes a check, right?
That's correct.
How much is in that fund, and what's been the biggest incentives awarded out of those funds?
Boy, I don't know over the history of the Performance Incentive Fund what the largest single award is. We get a little over $3 million a year, have gotten a little over $3 million a year in the Performance Incentive Fund, and we have used it. I would guess that this award would be toward the top end of that fund, but would not be the biggest that